Well, with the new year comes more rules in California. Tonight, one regulation is adding to the financial and agricultural concerns of farmers and growers in the San Joaquin Valley. Open burning is no longer allowed at the direction of the California Air Resources Board, or CARB. ABC 10's Jeannie DeWin reports on the issue tonight from Lodi.
Burning has been a part of the agricultural process since the dawn of civilization.
Stuart Spencer is an experienced wine grower and represents many growers in Lodi. He says the process of burning crop is an important part of a successful agricultural business. But now the ability for growers to burn their own land has been taken away. They'll now have to finally chop up their crop under new state rules.
The Regional Air District is outlawing agricultural burning, and they've done it in a phased way with different crops over the years.
In coordination with the California Air Resources Board, or CARB, Senate Bill 705 that was signed into law back in 2003 requires the San Joaquin Valley Air Pollution Control District to create a plan to slowly phase out agricultural burning. Now in 2025, open burning is no longer allowed on small orchards removals, vineyard removals, and surface harvested pruning. This is all an effort to lower emissions in the state.
It's not that we're opposed to these regulations, it's just you want regulations that are smart and sensible.
Wine growers say burning is the best way to get rid of diseases in grapevines, and these vines, for example, have tested positive for some diseases. They would normally be burned, but with these new regulations, the other option may possibly lead to more problems.
Chipping ends up leaving a lot of metal in your vineyard, plus burning is the best management practice for dealing with disease in a vineyard instead of just chipping it and spreading disease throughout your vineyard.
Farmers and growers are also concerned about the cost of this new rule. Some say it will even cost them their business.
With the new rules, you're looking somewhere between $2,000 to $3,000 an acre, which is a huge cost, especially for small vineyard growers.
Ultimately, the extra cost to the growers and farmers will eventually impact the consumers.
The consumer feels things in increased food costs, and they get hidden in a slew of 1,000 regulations we're dealing with, and that's how they will experience it.
All right, now, Jeannie, you reached out to the California Air Resources Board about this burn ban. What do they have to say about it?
Well, Becca, I asked CARB to address the concerns from growers and farmers, especially when it comes to the cost of chopping up crop instead of burning it. And the Lodi Wine Grape Commission told me there is some funding to help farmers, but it is hard to come by. Now, tonight, a spokesperson for CARB says it does not play a role in determining the level of state funding, and that happens through the state budget process. Adding that funding for an incentive program comes from a combination of district and state funding.